Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. I'm here to do your reading for the month of February 2025. If you haven't done so, which I'm sure you haven't yet, but if you could please hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, share with a friend, subscribe. It really helps my channel in a big sort of way. Now, let's get into your reading about Scorpio's energy for February 2025, Scorpio's energy. Tap into Scorpio's energy. That's interesting. So I have a new camera, so I will try to remember to flip these cards around after I look at them, so that way you can see them how I'm supposed to see them. So in the recent past, we have the 10 of Wands, which I really, really like. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse in the present, and the Ace of Wands in the near future. I'm going to go ahead and pull some verifiers, because I'm feeling different things, and I'd like to narrow it down a little bit as I'm reading this. I can tell you from the past position, this is a beautiful thing. You're learning what burdens are yours to bear, what are not. You know, what you can do for others, what you can do for yourself. You're getting rid of things that no longer serve you. 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so currently we're getting a little impatient with a situation. And that's okay, we all do that sometimes. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so in the recent past, like I said, you're moving things out of your way. You are making things happen. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Creating your path, removing obstacles, like I said, getting rid of the burdens that aren't yours to bear. You're starting to learn, you know, where help is needed for others and where it's hindering you. You're starting to learn to fill your cup first, so to speak, you know, instead of giving from your cup. Now, that, like the Ace of Cups, you know, they say that's, you know, giving, filling the cup, you know, the overflow with your cup, you know, to give to others. It's supposed to be what is spilling over the cup, not what's in. And you're starting to learn this, and this is a beautiful thing. Now, with the 2 of Cups in reverse being verified by the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, this is impatience with the situation, with another individual, more than likely. Some sort of partnership. You're getting impatient with a particular situation because you feel there's not equal give and take. You know, the feeling is not mutual. You know, one person, or, you know, one half of the situation is giving more than the other is, or one cares about the situation more than the other one does. And I feel like you're putting an end to that here in the near future with the Ace of Wands in reverse. There's no more trying to start something. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles verifying this Ace of Wands, I feel like, how do I put this? The Ace of Wands is about new beginnings that can, you know, multiply more, you know, like growing a tomato plant. You get the plant, you get it nice and healthy, and it bears several tomatoes. But all the conditions have to be right. So before making or accepting any offers, and I do see an offer coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel as though this is something that you do want, but you want to make sure it's fully grounded and, you know, stable, which is smart on your part. So this is all regarding this 2 of Cups. Definitely. Whoever this 2 of Cups is that you're getting frustrated with. What does Scorpio not see coming? What does Scorpio not see coming for February 2025? No, we skipped something. What is coming to Scorpio? Let's wait and do what's coming after what we see is coming. You know, the visible to the eye. What is coming to Scorpio February 2025? Okay. So in the month of February 2025, I feel like some of you are getting frustrated with the fact that your manifestations are not coming through. Okay? What it is that you want and desire don't seem to be coming in the time frame you'd wish or you would like. Growth and advancement is not happening as fast as you would like. But the problem is that you are not identifying your goals and what you need to do to achieve them in that timely fashion. We have the Seven of Cups here. This is goals, ambitions, wants. Now, you see there are 7 cups here. These are all things that you want. You know, several different avenues of things you want. You know, maybe you want a new job, plus you want a new business, and you want a homestead, and you want, you know, the family white picket fence, and you want the education. You know what I mean? One thing at a time. You are overwhelming yourself with goals and not making realistic expectations for yourself. Okay? These goals are definitely attainable, but you need to make them in a realistic timeline and, you know, expectations. It's not that it can't be done, but because you are not creating the path to make it be successful, you have the tools to do it. You just have to create the environment for these things to manifest in your life. Okay? Until then, you have the world in reverse. This is saying, you know, things are not coming into your favor because there's not a direct path. You haven't created the path to get there. And one of the reasons why is our emotions are getting the best of us with the Queen of Cups. You need to get your emotions in check, Scorpio. I know that's difficult to do, especially for water signs. Water signs are very emotional beings, which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying having emotions is bad. Absolutely not. We all have them. We all need them. But you have to take charge of your emotions and deal with them in a healthy manner. And, you know, don't let emotions like fear get in the way or disappointment, things like that. You're overwhelming yourself and creating the environment for failure. So you need to get those emotions in check. All right, let's see. What does Scorpio not see for February 2025? What does Scorpio not see? What is the unseen February 2025? The cards. 8 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, this is just verifying everything I just said. The 8 of Wands is swift forward movement. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So, swift action is what the attempt is here. There's not a lot of thought or planning in order to turn the pages of this chapter and keep moving further. The Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing is at play here. Whenever you see the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing is at play. This is the clock of the universe, okay? Have patience. That patience thing that you don't have that we talked about in the beginning is something that is required in order for you to get this Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune energy is there. It's just kind of at a standstill. Okay, it doesn't mean it's not moving. It doesn't mean that, it won't pick up speed. But taking action is always one of the steps you need for manifestation. But the way you're going about it is too aggressively and getting set back because you're not achieving the results that you want because you're being impatient. Have patience and trust that the universe is working in your favor and trying to help remove obstacles. I try to explain this to people all the time, that sometimes setbacks or delays are the universe's way of cleaning up a path that may have been very rocky and very difficult and created more problems than that was needed if you just sat back for a minute. It's kind of like a detour on a road, okay? If a tree falls in the road and there's only one other option to get to your destination, but it's, going 10 miles south and 4 miles west when you need to go 6 miles northeast, it's way out of your way. Okay, so it's going to take you an hour and a half to get there, if you take the alternate route, instead of waiting the 20 minutes for the road crew to finish pulling the tree out of the road. With the Page of Wands in reverse, this is once again verifying that you haven't mapped things out. You haven't taken the time to make a plan and start to figure out which direction you need to go. I feel like you are trying to go in 6 or 7 directions when really you should focus on one thing at a time, okay? And that's how you're becoming very overwhelmed. Instant gratification is a human response. We want that instant gratification. We want things now. It doesn't really work that way. All right. What else does Scorpio Sun need to know? February 2025. King of Cups. The Magician. Yes. 4 of Wands. All right. So, basically, this still stems into this major message that I have been being told to tell you. We have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, he is in control with his emotions. He doesn't necessarily rule with his emotions until he has to. Get your emotions in check, and your magical abilities for manifestation will start to arise. Now, what this is telling you is, for these goals that you have, you need to build a solid foundation. Okay, so with the 4 of Wands or 5 of Wands in reverse, the path is being opened for you. You need to make sure you build brick by brick each of your goals. Okay, so the 5 of Wands is about struggle and defeat. You do have this in reverse, so make sure you're not pushing the issues too fast and becoming too hasty, because your victory will no longer be there. So make sure you are, like I said, building that solid foundation before building your empire. One brick at a time. Take your time, be patient, think things through before trying to execute, because if you execute too fast, the enemy's coming for you, so to speak. All right, Scorpio, let's see. All right, also, this is saying you need to do some shadow work with the Magician in the reverse, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. It's time for you to go within, okay? Until you go within, and start to realize what it is that makes you happy, what it is that brings out your darker side, the things about yourself you like, things about yourself you don't like, and doing the shadow work that you need to do. What do you fear? Why do you fear it? What makes you angry? How come it makes you angry? So on and so forth. This is going to help you in the long run to open up them lines of manifestation as well. Most of the time, we are our own setback. So get working on that shadow work so that sun can be upwise. Also, with the Three of Pentacles, while you're doing this shadow work, kind of keep it to yourself. Allow yourself that privacy and that time for you to think for yourself. You do not need outside influence in order for you to do this work. Month of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Month of February 2025. Okay, so early on in the reading, we had an issue with some sort of a partnership, okay? I don't know if you can see that. You need to allow your heart chakra to heal. Okay, when I get the Archangel Raphael, this is about, health, whether it's physical health or emotional health, okay? Revolving around the heart chakra. So once again, with health cards, for some reason you're not feeling right, make sure you go get checked by a medical professional. But overall, I feel like this is more of a emotional thing. I think there's some emotional healing that needs to take place in the heart chakra so you can identify your caring connections, your true, genuine caring connections, and you can strengthen these. These are definitely needed in order for us to grow and feel whole. We got to have people that care about us. They help us on our journey, of course. All right, Scorpio, this is what I have for you for February. Hopefully March is a much better reading. Hopefully you do the healing that you need. Take care of yourselves now.